Please listen to this. Examination into GS1 to 3 and SS1 and 2. Forms are available at US. 000 321 485 99. Announcer, the
Charge 240.
Hot news, cool vibes, sports, and more on the Integrity
This is Splash for the week. In this package, we have for you stories on survival fund scheme, minimum wage, projects, housing estate agents, forex, as well as some stock reports. I am Oluwaseun Akinola, and here are the headlines. Federal government disburses 56.8 billion naira to 1 million MSMEs. ICPC moves to track 1,251 constituency projects. Oyo Speaker moves motion to curb illegal charges by state agents. CBN directs banks to publish names, BVN, of defaulters of forex policy. Those were the headlines. Details in just a moment. And now the details. The federal government has said that it has disbursed 56.8 billion naira to 1 million micro, small and medium-scale businesses under its MSME Survival Fund scheme. According to the government, the beneficiaries of the program cut across the 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory. The Minister of State, Industry, Trade and Investment, Mariam Katagum, made this known in Abuja while inaugurating the Guaranteed Offtake Scheme, a component of the MSME Survival Fund scheme. The MSME Survival Fund scheme, which was approved by the Federal Executive Council on July 1st, 2020, falls under the Nigeria Economic Sustainability Plan. Katagum said over 85% of the targeted beneficiaries has so far been reached, and that the government intended to reach the remaining percentage.
As you all know, the COVID-19 pandemic caused a drop in demand for corporate and household products and commodities in Nigeria, just like it did in other parts of the world. It is in response to this that the Guaranteed Offtake Scheme was conceived as part of the federal government's interventions to assist small and growing businesses that were negatively affected by the pandemic. It is important to inform you at this point that this track had an initial target of 100,000 MSMEs across the country. We opened the portal sometime in February, just for a short period, and by the time the portal was closed, we had received a total of 65,976 applications across the country, out of which we have verified and pre-qualified 50,032 MSMEs that we are presently processing to offtake their products.
The state government has said it had restored payment of consequential adjustment of the minimum wage for officers on grade levels 7 to 8, which was suspended due to shortfall in revenue from Federation Account Allocation Committee (FAC) occasioned by the COVID-19 pandemic. The government also said that the restoration of consequential adjustment of the minimum wage officers on grade level 9 to 12 will be implemented in September 2021. A statement by the State Commissioner for Information and Values Orientation, Mr. Akin Omole, said that the decision to restore the minimum wage was reached at the August edition of the Economy Review Committee meeting. Omole added that the payment of 100% subvention to Ekiti State University Teaching Hospital had been restored, while subvention to Ekiti State University, Ado Ekiti EXU, and Bamidele Olumilua University of Education, Science and Technology, Ikere Ekiti, had increased from 50% to 60% and will be reviewed upwards in September 2021. The commissioner, however, said that the 25% reduction in the salary of all political office holders, including permanent secretaries and executive secretaries, will still be in place. The House of Representatives Committee on Customs has grilled the Nigerian Port Authority (NPA) and the Nigerian Customs Service (NCS) over congestions at the various ports across the country. The committee posited that the congestion at the ports is frustrating the ease of doing business and denying the country of revenue. The chairman of the committee, Leke Abejide, was speaking at an interactive session between lawmakers and key players at the port, decried the long processes involved in clearing cargoes at the ports. Abejide explained that the interactive session was organized to profile lasting solutions to congestions at the ports so as to make them more competitive.
It is equally important for Nigeria Shippers Council to tell us, this committee, what is doing to monitor the excesses of all the shipping lines in trying to kill the export business by leaving export full containers at the ports and load empty containers for juicy import freight.
The Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, ICPC, has begun investigation into alleged fraudulent procurement practices and the award of contracts for constituency and executive projects in 17 states of the Federation and Federal Capital Territory, FCT. A total of 1,251 projects executed within 2019 and 2020 appropriations have been listed for tracking. ICPT spokesperson Mrs. Azuka Ogugwa, who disclosed this in Abuja yesterday, said the exercise will form part of the Phase 3 of the constituency and executive projects tracking exercise. The states are Katsina, Kano, Sokoto, Yobe, Adamawa, and Plateau. Others include Kogi, Benue, Ondo, Osun, Lagos, Bayelsa, Akwa Ibom, Enugu, Edo, Anambra, Imo, and the FCT, noting that the exercise will focus on agriculture, education, power and health, and water resources sectors. She said the move would include 1,024 constituencies and 227 executive projects. The federal government says it is set to immediately commence the rehabilitation of failed portions of the Lagos-Sango-Abeokuta Federal Highway. The Minister of Works and Housing, Babatunde Raji Fashola, announced this on Tuesday during a teleconference between the Ogun State Governor, Dapo Abiodun, and the minister's team. This followed an intervention by Governor Abiodun over the deplorable state of federal roads in that corridor. In an earlier statement, the governor's chief press secretary, Kunle Shomori, had said areas of immediate attention are the failed portions around Sango-Ota on the Lagos-Abeokuta Express Road and the Ota-Idiroko Road. According to him, those portions of the federal roads have become a nightmare to motorists and commuters. A team of engineers from the Federal Ministry of Works is now expected on Thursday for preparatory assessment ahead of the rehabilitation works. Oyo State House of Assembly Speaker Adebo Ogundoyin yesterday called for urgent need to curb illegal charges and extortions by state agents. In a motion moved by Ogundoyin alongside his colleague Babajide Adebayo during the plenary, the lawmakers noted that it had become rather difficult for prospective tenants to rent a house or shop without going through an agent. According to the motion, there is a rise in cases of people being duped and extorted by agents who collect or charge illegal fees from them, adding that some dubious agents even abscond after collecting money from prospective tenants with no traceable address. The Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, has directed all banks in the country to publish the names and bank verification number, BVN, of defaulters of its forex policy. According to a memo, the defaulters of the policy are those using fake visas and cancelling air tickets after purchase of personal travel allowance (PTA) and business travel allowance (BTA). The memo, which was signed by Director, Banking Supervision Department, Haruna Mustafa, explained that this practice will affect the integrity and stability of the forex market. The CBN therefore directed all banks to publish on their website the names and the BVN of defaulters. And that's it on Business Splash for today on Splash 105.5 FM, your integrity station. We hope you join us on Friday for another edition. Good morning, I'm Oluwaseun Akinola, and thank you for investing your time with us. Have a wonderful Wednesday.
Quick, charge at 240.
Hot news, cool vibes, sports, and more on the Integrity Station.
Here is
105.5.
Accessing the
105.5.
one station, all the hits.
105.5. Splash.
We've got the city on lockdown.
Got my own city that I hold down.
We are Splash 105.5.
A school with a difference. Lead British International School, located in the tranquil area of Jericho, Ibadan, and the serene area of Grandpa, Abuja, was founded over 14 years ago.
Our mission is to equip future leaders by providing world-class educational and social experiences in a conducive learning environment with our core values of discipline, truthfulness, self-reliance, and creativity.
Our excellent school offers the best of the English and Nigerian curriculums. Lead British International School caters to the needs of children from 3 months old to 17 years. We have state-of-the-art boarding and day facilities. Entrance exams into all classes is ongoing every Thursday at the school premises located at Block 5, 7 and 8, Akinola Magistrate, Jericho, Ibadan.
Application forms are on sale at 10,000 Naira. For further inquiries, contact 0808 187 5598 or 0803 384 2368.
Lead British International School, equipping future leaders.
My people, this na the tori of Zainab. Na better food she dey chop to take start her day. Come in, show her body with the ogbonge one, the Dior syrup of hemoglobin vitamin B12. She don dey kampe, ready to go.
Joe, Anna.
Good morning, Zainab. That na why she dey shine well for work.
Abeg, pass me the script.
And even for play. The Dior syrup of hemoglobin get vitamin B12 and protein to help fight anemia, exhaustion, and fatigue. Just knack 2 spoons of the Dior every day, and na so you go just dey sharp. You fit take am direct, or you fit mix am with juice. Show say you be champion. Take the Dior.
To be healthy, strong, and active, I say. Take the Jones.
The Dior syrup of hemoglobin vitamin B12. Now the power to unleash. Make una read the product leaflet o.
Ẹgbẹ̀rún 6 náírà ni owó yín sà. Báwo lẹ ṣe fẹ́ sanwó?
Mo máa ti gbàgbé àpamọ́wọ́ mi.
Ẹ má yọra yín lẹ́nu. Ẹ lè sanwó kíákíá tí ẹ bá tẹ NQR code wa níbí pẹ̀lú èyíkéyìí ohun èlò ìfowópamọ́ alágbèéká yín.
Ní tòótọ́?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni sà, ẹ ṣe àyẹ̀wò níbí.
Mo máa ti rí ìfiránṣẹ́ ìṣòwò náà kíákíá ni.
NQR ló ṣe ìpèsè ìrọ̀rùn àti àwọn àṣàyàn ìsanwó tí kò ní ìbátan. Ó yára, ó ṣe é gbẹ́kẹ̀lé, ó sì ní ààbò. Ó wà káàkiri ní àwọn ilé ìtajà lórílẹ̀‐èdè. Fún àlàyé díẹ̀ sí, jọ̀wọ́ kàn sí ilé ìfowópamọ́ rẹ. NIBS ló ṣonígbọ̀wọ́ ẹ̀ fún gbogbo àwọn olùpèsè iṣẹ́ owó.
Tell me after dinner time story how they used to chop life at your one bad parties. Chicken curry sauce, my mom is the boss. You can never have enough of party to love. But these days, all we see is just concoction. Like we got smacked in the head and got concussion. No more daily treats, no more Sunday best. Is this what you eat? My God, why settle for less? It's night time, everybody.